Yo, and welcome back. I'm B-rad Fresco, the Jack Pencil, and this is Dungeon Doodles, where I doodle dungeons. And boy, do I have a dungeon to doodle for you. The Dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. Inspired by the show Whack Fu episode The Dragon Pig. Think you can still find it on Netflix. Music in this episode will once again be provided by my boy Loke Dog at Reverb Nation / Loked Out Records 1, song Best Thing. Hope you enjoy the song, hope you enjoy this video, and hope you enjoy me doodling the dungeon. Let's get into it. In the quiet corners of rural villages, where the whispers of wind mingle with the rustling of leaves, pig farmers share tales of the legendary Ogre-Pig. They speak of nights when the moon hangs low and ominous, casting eerie shadows across the fields. It is said that during such nights, the Ogre-Pig emerges from the depths of the forest, a monster silhouette with tusks gleaming in the moonlight and tiny leathery wings unfurled. According to the lore passed down through generations, the Ogre-Pig is no ordinary creature, but a guardian of swine-kind, a protector of innocent porcine souls that roam the countryside. Farmers recount how the Ogre-Pig roams the land, vigilant against any who would dare to harm his beloved pigs. Hunters who venture too close to the forest's edge disappear without a trace, leaving only whispers of their fate. But the true terror lies in the dungeon of the Ogre-Pig, a place spoken of in hushed tones and fearful glances. It is said to be a fortress in the shape of a pig, full of traps and perils where the Ogre-Pig ensnares those who would threaten his domain. Within its depths, captured farmers are transformed into cursed were-pigs, while pigs themselves are twisted into loyal minions of the Ogre-Pig's dark will. Though few have dared to venture near the dungeon, the legend of the Ogre-Pig looms large in the imaginations of pig farmers everywhere, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the forest. Sounds pretty cool, right? That's what I thought, so I figured I'd sketch it out. Like I said, inspired by the show Whack Fu, episode Dragon Pig, to do a really good episode about having a whole dungeon built around this guy. He steals one of their comrades after they kill and eat a pig. The juices drip down, awakening the Dragon Pig. And he brings the captured prisoner to his dungeon, and they gotta make their way through. And then he traps, they end up getting some poison gas, which turns them into pigs. There's a whole demi-boss fight before getting to the main boss fight against the Dragon Pig. So that's what I've based this dungeon off of. Here right now I'm trying to sketch in this one room. I wanted it to be different levels of like pillars that the party's got to make its way through, but it was getting too hard to draw that for me, so I just went with, alright, all the pillars are going to be at the same level, but still a pitfall leading to a 20-foot drop into just a pit of mud with bones from previous adventurers stuck in the quagmire of mud. I'm not sure if I used that word right there, quagmire, but it sounded right. Got me sketched in the walls. Now here I'm getting to the demi-boss room at the end there. Obviously this could be the entire dungeon, just 1, 2, 3 rooms. No, that's not the entire dungeon. I'm going to continue on a second page after this, but you're getting to the dungeon, the demi-boss dungeon. Getting in some big towers, column stone pillars in there. They're going to be part of the lair moves, or lair actions I should say. Their big scarier pig door at the end. I've got these sentient pig doors set up, lots of traps in there set up. Now I'm just going to start sketching in or inking in, getting it more defined. Got the traps in the hallways there, pitfall trap leading to a trigger plate at the end of it that you got to make sure if you jump the trap, you got to not step on it. We're going to have maybe some flying pig minions in this room where the columns are in the pitfall, some pig minions flying around trying to attack the party as they make their way through. Maybe leave some loot in certain corners so they don't just make a straight beeline to the door on the other side. I think I'm going to have the doors be like sentient and pose riddles for the party. It won't open unless they answer its questions or riddles, all pig related. The demi-boss room, I thought I would have mud on the ground, giving it difficult terrain, slowing the party down in their movement. Maybe having the demi-boss isn't hindered by the mud though. He's some kind of pig guard. He's able to move through the mud easily. But the way I see it is, first room, you enter, there's some traps. I got some pig panels on the walls that'll shoot out spikes or darts or the gas that'll turn you into pigs. I got 2 pig statues with, probably gonna have them with like keys, golden keys hanging around their necks, and when the party tries to interact with them, they'll come alive and they'll have to do battle with them. And then obviously the sentient pig doors, and have them pose pig-related riddles or questions. Each failed attempt, they're gonna release a trap, like a pitfall trap, or again, poison darts or the poison gas. When you get into the hallway, there's a pitfall trap. If the party spots it or whatever, they can try and jump over it, then have to do a dexterity save to not land on the trigger plate on the other end, which will then trigger poison gas coming out of the snout on the wall. Another sentient pig door with more riddles and questions. The stone column or stone pillar room where they gotta jump from each pillar to pillar, not avoid the pitfall trap. I'm gonna have some flying pig minions in there to attack at them, some loot in different corners, and then another pig door, then the hallway, triggering the pig snout, poison darts. The party can basically try to run through the hallway and then not step on the pressure plate at the end, which will then trigger more gas, turn them into pigs. Another sentient pig door, and then the demi-boss room, which is full of mud, slowing their movement, and having to face off against a big pig guard, maybe mounted on a giant boar or a giant pig. Fun ways you can play it. I think I'm gonna have the final door just open upon beating the demi-boss. The final door will swing open, no riddle to pose for that one. And then that's basically how this first little step to the dungeon boss goes. The pig dungeon. Dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. There we go. 3 rooms. 1 room, hallway. 2nd room, hallway. 3rd room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors to get through before the demi-boss room. Each door is almost like a little encounter in itself. Full of traps and perils. Hardy adventurers are going to need to make their way through this dungeon. Have their wits about them, be ever observant, have high perception rolls, high investigation rolls, high dex rolls. Otherwise they're going to be getting turned into pigs a lot, or getting hit by a lot of poison darts, and all the little pig minions to do battle with as well. And now I'm gonna go silent for a little bit and let you guys just enjoy me putting in the finishing details on the first part of the Dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. And there we have it, the first part of the Dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. So now we get into the second part. Final hallways and entrance to the boss room. Bum bum bum. Once again, I'm gonna go silent, let you guys enjoy this. Don't want to talk too much. Alrighty, we can really see it coming together now. Final hallways, full of traps. Party can choose which pathway to take, left or right. Swinging blades on the right, spikes and poison darts coming out on the left. Again, more poison gas to turn them into pigs. One more sentient pig door to get through. For the final one, which you need the actual golden keys from the animated statues in the first room to bypass the final pig door, which gets you to the dungeon of the Ogre-Pig boss room. The Ogre-Pig's main chamber. So you got a big massive chair for him to sit in there, again, pig themed. It's going to be a big massive grate there in the middle, which leads to a pit. And down there he'll have the captured pig farmers that have been turned into wereboars or werepigs. Pit traps in each in the room, which will lead to that pit. And if the party falls down them, they'll then have to battle the werepigs. There's going to be lair actions and legendary actions by the Ogre-Pig in this room because, of course, I've homebrewed the Ogre-Pig just for this dungeon itself. I think my next video will be me trying to see what I can do about drawing the Ogre-Pig and then maybe provide the stat block for it at all. I still don't know if I'll have it in PDF form for you, but I have all the information provided for you so you can at least run this dungeon with the Ogre-Pig in it. But for now, this video is all about the dungeon. Final finishing touches here, and I should have the two dungeons to go side by side for you. The dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. And there you have it, the full dungeon of the Ogre-Pig. Entrance room, hallways, demi-boss room, boss room. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there's a big want for this to actually play for your D&D party and campaign. I will get on figuring out how to make a PDF version of this so that it'll be downloadable for you guys. And yeah, next video I will be doing a video of me drawing out my homebrew monster, the Ogre-Pig, and I will have a stat block and all that provided for you so you can definitely play this dungeon with the Ogre-Pig in your guys' party. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm B-rad Fresco. Music was by Loked Out Records at Reverb Nation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been another episode of Dungeon Doodles. Peace out.